Hi, I have a new YouTube account. Yeah, I know. I need to stop doing that, and I'm sorry, I'm really, really tired. I worked all night last night, but I'm lucky. I don't have to do anything today, like go to school, like some people who stayed up all night with me last night. But yeah, I made a new, sorry, my webcam was like, what the fuck? Okay. But I made a new YouTube account because I just like this name better. I wasn't really feeling the other name. I wasn't really vlogging like I like to do. And I'm also gonna start journaling because I don't know, my friend, I would call him my friend, but he's so much more than a friend to me. The person who I feel knows me, completes me, the person who's, whom I worship, I suppose, the ground that he walks on. But yeah, my significant other, I guess we'll call him that, he gave me this little journal, and I think I'm going to start really journaling, really writing in it, and trying to get back in touch with my feelings. And I like it because it's all black. It's just like, and I also like it because the pages aren't like, you have the lines, but then on the back that's blank, so you don't have to worry about, writing and the ink seeping through on both pages and it looks kind of sloppy, but anyway, basically the main reason I was making this video is because I got some really weird news just now, and it's something I've never heard of before. It's something I was never aware of. I don't know. So anyway, about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, I got at the methadone clinic. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm 23 years old. I've been a patient at the methadone clinic for over a year, a little bit over a year, and I would say that it's doing really good for me. But I would like to start to try to wean myself off of it pretty soon. Within the next 6 months, I want to start getting off of the methadone. Anyhow, annually they give us blood tests and things like that, just to see what the methadone is doing to our system. Basically just what's going on inside of our bodies. So my labs came back today, and the nurse was like, I think she said, your glucose levels are alarming. She's like, everything's fine, but your glucose levels are alarming. And I was like, okay. I don't really know what that means. And she was like, have you ever been tested for diabetes? And I was like, no, no, of course not. And she says, well, she starts explaining that sometimes methadone can sort of, induce, a certain type of diabetes, which I think is probably like sort of akin to like gestational diabetes, which is like it can go away once they get off the methadone. But she was like, yeah, that I don't seem to be producing insulin or things like that. But she wants me to have more tests done next week, and if if I am diabetic, then I'll be referred over to Vanderbilt. But what was really scary was that I called my dad, and he told me that diabetes runs on their side of the family. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just totally, like, I don't know, I'm kind of creeped out. I'm kind of like, this hasn't been a really good week as far as like medical news for me. I don't know. Have any of you guys ever heard of anything like this? Like, what in the hell? get it. I don't understand. So I'm gonna have to really do some research. And she was telling me to go ahead and just start watching what I eat and blah 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 blah. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But, anyhow, yeah. Okay, on my last, account, I had kind of started this thing where, like, every day I really wanted to try to, what the hell is this? Anyways, yeah, where every day I wanted to try to, like, take a positive, inspirational thought and talk about it, and basically, for example, the thought would be, I learned from all of my experiences, and I elaborate on that, talk about how I incorporate it into my own life and things like that. Just basically positive thoughts, positive things to tell myself, and I wanted my watchers to join along and do the same thing. Not necessarily make like a video response or anything, but to do it in their own personal or private lives, and maybe even journal about it, or just whatever, But I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm really gonna like stick with it, because I think it would be really helpful, especially since all this weird medical stuff is going on here. But yeah, I really want to elaborate on that, and I really want to get back into video blogging, because I've gotten so sidetracked because of some things that have been going on in my life lately. And I'm gonna make a couple of video blogs today on this account, just to kind of start filling it up and talking about things. But yeah, that's really about it. The next video that I make is gonna be the first I guess episode of the the positive affirmations, or whatever. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but just daily positive thoughts. I don't know. So yeah, that's about it. And I might make another video just kind of talking about things that have been going on in my life recently. And you know what? Right off the top of my head, first things first, I don't give a fuck if nobody wants to hear. If you don't want to hear, don't listen. Nobody's making you listen. I like talking into a webcam. It makes me feel better. It's sort of like a therapy, so it's like a therapeutic experience, and that's really why I do it. Don't get me wrong, I love feedback from people, but there are a lot of people who just really try to troll and try to get the best of people here on YouTube, and just you be wasting your time with me. And no, I'm not fucked up or high, I'm just tired. I think I said that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, okay, so that's all of this. I'm gonna make, like I said, probably like maybe 1 or 2 more videos today. So alright.